My name is Kenneth Palmer from New Jersey, and my rank was E3. They didn't want nothing to do with us. It was the toughest part of coming home. When they ask you what your delayed stress was caused by, I would say my delayed stress was caused by the reaction of my country and my shipmates. My next duty station, I went from Vietnam to Iceland. My quarterly grades were 3.0s, 3.4s. I was not a great sailor, but I was good. I was good at what I was doing. Went from that to 1.2s, 1.5s, 1.0s. You can't get any lower than that. Master Chief, Senior Master Chief, I guess, is the highest. He lined us all up, looked at us, and says, "I know you guys coming from Nam think you're hot shit. I'm here to tell you you're not." I looked at this guy. He's got a Gedunk medal. He's got a good conduct medal. I got 3 rows, and I'm still counting. And he's going to tell me. I said, "That's it. I don't want no more part of this." And I started falling apart. These doctors started giving me drugs, but they wouldn't tell me what for. They just told me to just take them. I wouldn't do it. I finally got out on a general discharge, and when I came out, I still had a lot of pride. So I immediately came out and looked for a job, and I went for a job interview one time, and the guy says to me, he says, "You're a Vietnam vet?" I says, "Yeah, I'm a Vietnam vet." Looks at me and says, "You want to roll up your sleeves?" I said, "For what?" He says, "I understand there was a lot of drugs over there. You want to roll up your sleeves?" I reached across his desk, threw everything that was on his desk on the floor and walked out, and I said, "Screw you," and I went back on unemployment for 2 more years. I didn't want nothing to do with it. I was disgusted. After all of that, after all of these people getting messed up, after all them billions of dollars spent, this is how we're going to be received at home? This is bullshit. I did not notice a change in attitude in the people in this country until 9/11. When 9/11 happened, it was 180 degrees. Suddenly people realized, oh, Vietnam vets, they did the same thing, but they did it for so many years. Maybe it's time. Yeah, maybe it's time. Somebody actually bought me a cup of coffee one day. One of my customers, actually, I was interviewing him. I'm a landscaper, and he was interviewing. He says, I told him I was a veteran. He says, "You're a veteran?" I said, "Yeah." "You go to Vietnam?" I said, "Yeah." "Wait a minute." They get all emotional. He called his kids out, and he had his kids say thank you. I mean, that never happened. Nobody in this country ever said thank you. Ever. I mean, you were just dirt under the rug. Just forget about these guys. They didn't want nothing to do with you. And guys just kept on dying, because there was nothing left to go for. We did all this. I mean, I figured we'd come out. I didn't expect a ticker tape parade, but I expected to be able to get at least a decent job and some, hey, pat on the back, buy me a beer, good job, whatever. No, it was 180 degrees opposite. 180 degrees opposite.